So we got the cedar in there, and just showed you, forgot to, once again, started putting the cigars in, and completely forgot to put the damn wall in. So, here's our wall, and we're going to put it in. Now here's what I wonder. Is it supposed to go down like that? Or is it supposed to sit up a little high like that and into the groove? Funny how it doesn't go all the way around either. I guess it's supposed to sit in the groove like that. Okay. Well, one way or another we'll figure it out. Alright, let's see. A few more cigars to go. And I lean the jar over this way, obviously, because it's very difficult to stick these in when it's just standing up without them falling all over. And this lets me put them in and get the exact, just having exactly the way they should be so I can get all of them in there. It also helps that I'm missing the 25th cigar, because let me tell you, putting 25 cigars back in these kind of jars is a lot harder than taking them out. Let's stand it on up and finish this up. We're going to put it in the cabinet, and I have a surprise. Well, there you have it, all finished. So basically what I did is, instead of laying the Vuelta bag up on top, because that cork piece comes down and needs to meet around the rim formed by the indent here. That way it keeps the seal not only around but also from the bottom. I slid the Vuelta bag down between the porcelain and inner cedar sheet. So it's not in direct contact with the cigars, even though it could be. It wouldn't really matter too much. I still like to keep it at bay. So that's where that is. I also removed the plastic thing. I'm not going to be using that. I'm going to stick this up in there. But I just need to find myself a little piece of Velcro. And it's an LED blue hygrometer. It'll go great with the jar. That way when you open it, you can see where it's at. And that's pretty much it. We're going to put it in the cabinet now. And since last time, we have our, let's see, there's our Romeo jar, and we have another jar in there, but let's just see what we got here. Give this shelf a quick wipe, just dust off. And once I get the last jar, I will take all the glass out again, clean it all perfectly, and that will be that. But for now, one of the other things is you never get to see the back of the jar when it's in there. I'm thinking about putting mirrors in, although I don't want it to look corny, but you never get to see the back of the jar when it's in the cabinet. In case you haven't seen the back of this one, this is what we got here. Same thing that's on the top. Very nice. Very, very nice. Jar is almost perfect. There are a few dimples in the porcelain, which is a natural thing that occurs sometimes. It's not a big deal. There are no man-made imperfections, just natural ones. So, in all honesty, somebody who wasn't an obsessive perfectionist freak like me probably wouldn't even notice it. But I don't know. And so, a surprise. There's our 3 jars so far. First one is still missing. But look what I did. Haha. I installed a little light up in there. And it has 3 settings, and it's really freaking powerful. And all I have to do is touch the side of the cabinet. I like that one, right in the middle. Looks much better in person than on this camera. Camera's not picking it up too well, so I'll turn it all the way up. But yeah, so now we have ourselves a real, genuine display cabinet. Again, I left those 2 things down there. I don't know. Should I get rid of them? I don't know. Man, that Bolivar jar is pretty frickin' big, huh? It's huge. Well, don't know if it'll look better up top because it has that knob, or at the bottom because it's so big. I don't know. Well, either way. That's the way it is. I hope you like it. I certainly do. I hope you guys are working on your collection at home. I am dead frickin' exhausted. I haven't eaten, and I'm in desperate need of sleep, and a shower, and a million other things. So I bid you adieu, and I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Cigar Collectibles, perhaps learned a little something, or at least maybe saw something you'd like to get for yourself. We got our Romeo jar, True Beauty. I'm going to open up the door so you can see these a little better. And our newest, and our first. Yes. That's a beaut. That is a beaut right there. And before we go, one last thing, just to show you, that actually worked. So, thank you so much. Farewell from the Dr. Joe Show. See you next time. And make sure you come back for the last episode of Cigar Collectibles. Well, not the last episode, but the last edition for this cabinet. You will not be disappointed. Over and out.